It's Wednesday, the 2nd of July, and the winners of the private members' ballot, who will be the first to introduce their bills, are starting the lengthy process. Step 1, the titles of their bills must be read out in the chamber.
Safety and Quality Bill. Second reading what day? Friday the 7th of November. Friday.
Third on the list is the Conservative Bob Neill, who will be introducing the EU referendum bill.
Sir Andrew George. Affordable Homes Bill.
The biggest cheer is for Bill number 3.
Sir Robert Neal. European Union Referendum Bill.
While there's no it's the 5th of September, the day of the debate on Andrew George's Affordable Homes or Bedroom Tax Bill. He's anxious that some Tories, keen to clear the way for their EU referendum bill, might obstruct his bill by pointing out technical errors in the way it's drafted.
I've been given an indication that I may be challenged. I just wanted to be sure I could actually say, well, the clerks have looked at this, scrutinised it. I want to make sure that it's reasonable for me to refer to your authority rather than to my judgment.
You can say the clerks in the Public Bill Office have scrutinised the text of the bill.
All right, no, thank you.
Well,
very good.
Everything goes well.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll be there at the beginning, I'll be there at the end.
All right, lovely.
Okay,
thanks. Yeah, cheers, see you.
I'm sure that I've done all I can do, which is, there's no confidence about what's going to happen today. Totally unpredictable.
The debate will begin at 9:30 and must be finished by 2:30. So the greatest threat to Andrew George's bill is a filibuster. Tory Eurosceptic Jacob Rees-Mogg is a master of the art.
I won't speak at great length if others want to do so more than I do, but yes, I can share a word or two on this debate. Mr. Andrew George.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The area policy I would like to advance the case for is that to address the desperate need for affordable accommodation.
No sooner has Andrew George opened the debate than the Tories make time-consuming interruptions.
And I have been... just, the Honourable Lady, if she wouldn't mind, just allow me to make this point. No, I will not give way. I'm well aware that there are a large number of members who wish to speak in this debate, and therefore I don't intend to speak for long.
Soon the filibustering begins in earnest.
Mr. Speaker, I do want to congratulate the Honourable Member for St Ives on coming top in this year's private members' bills ballot. Although, of course, when I say he came top, he wasn't first. He was, in fact, 20th, of course. And, in fact, the first Honourable member whose name was drawn out of the hat in the ballot was my honourable friend, the member for Cheltenham.
Mrs. Mann, you've been speaking for 35 minutes.
The rest of the House has been desperately disappointed that he does not elaborate on all these points.
After 3.5 hours, Andrew George presses for a vote to end the filibustering and move to a decision on his bill. The Deputy Speaker decides the opposing voices have been given a fair hearing.
Division, clear the lobby.
With Andrew George's opponents out in force, it looks as if he won't have the 100 votes he must have to win the vote. But Labour have spotted a chance to defeat the Tories. They put out a 3-line whip to summon as many MPs as they can to support Andrew George.
The ayes to the right, 304. The noes to the left, 237.
The government whips have been caught off guard, and an ordinary backbencher has defeated the Conservative Party.
This is a phenomenal and really exciting outcome, and to get it through where the main party in the coalition government is strongly opposed to it, I think is a remarkable outcome. It gives us a great opportunity really now to forge ahead.
It was absolutely private members' bill world. I honestly didn't always expect that to happen. Mr. George has won the day.
Andrew George has only won the first round. There's a long way to go before his bill can become law. Andrew George's triumph is short-lived. A few weeks later, his bill is debated at what's called the committee stage. The Tory filibusters like Jacob Rees-Mogg are back in force.
But I want really to talk about time. Time like no rolling stream bears all its suns away and dies forgotten as a dream does at the opening day.
You can see when they're engaging in this a smirk on their faces as they enjoy engaging in evident verbal diarrhea, filibustering in order to play for time and to frustrate progress. I believe that it's important that we proceed and we don't play childish political games with something which is actually extremely serious.
While the Tories continue to block Andrew George's bill at every stage, the Lib Dems refuse to make way for the Tories' EU referendum bill. With the governing parties in deadlock, neither bill will pass. So the final outcome of a tortuous Commons contest is that there's been a great deal of noise and heat, but very little light, and no winners.